Now, I don't know about you, but I don't watch an awful lot of TV. And the stuff that I do watch is very rarely live. Thank goodness for catch up. And then there's Shark Tank. I mean, business, startups, and a healthy dose of reality TV. What more could an entrepreneur want from a TV show? Hey there, I'm Selena Knight, the Retail Biz Strategist, and I help independent retailers like you to grow their retail stores. And today, let's talk about some key business factors that you can learn from watching TV Shark Tank. Sitting down the other night with the TV all to myself, with a glass of wine in hand, I was ready. And whilst I was watching Shark Tank, it occurred to me that there were some major factors that were letting down the contestants, if that's what they're called. In fact, I was so stirred up that I grabbed a really ratty old envelope and a piece of paper that were lying on the floor, and I started making notes. So here are my takeaways of what a business can learn from watching TV's Shark Tank. Now, a disclaimer, there is nothing new here. Number one, it's all about presentation. From the minute that you walk in the door or the minute that your customer walks in the door, when they look at your website, when they meet you in person, first impressions last. It is easy to be swayed by someone's appearance. It's even easier to make a financial investment when you feel secure in an environment, when you feel that the person who's across from you is a match for what you want to achieve, for what's going to make you happy. It means they have a vested interest in your success, i.e. your happiness. So take this into account, that when someone is happy with what you've recommended and they bought it and have solved a problem for them, they'll come back. So turning this into reality, think about how you can take a look at your store with a critical eye. What needs to be refreshed? What needs to be moved? What needs to be changed? Do you need to dust or do you need to clean your windows? And when was the last time that you merchandised those windows? First impressions can seal the deal. Now, number two, fake it until you make it, but only if you can back it up. And I don't mean telling everyone that you're driving a Porsche if in fact there's a Mazda 6 parked in the driveway. What I'm talking about is speaking like you believe in yourself and in your store, presenting like you are already the store that you've always wanted to be, and knowing what you need or need to do to back it all up. It's okay to think big. In fact, it's awesome to think big, but have a plan and a system in place on how you're going to make it happen when and if somebody says yes. You're allowed to hustle your butt off and have a grand plan, but don't lie, because you will always be caught out. Number three, when you don't know the answer, phrase your answer in a way that shows that you've researched and forecasted. For example, our current purchase price is $10 per unit. After preliminary talks with our suppliers, they've indicated that this could reduce to $6 if we do a bulk order. Now, we haven't quite nutted out what is going to be consisting of a bulk order, but based on these initial conversations, we're looking at around 1,000 units. Now, this would secure us with an additional $14,000 per quarter, based on historical sales. Now, you haven't lied. You've predicted and you've forecasted based on your research, and that's okay. So where can you use this in your retail biz? Well, the first place that comes to mind is financial backing. Whether you're going to a bank, you're trying to acquire venture capital, or if you're taking on a new partner. You need to, number four, know your numbers. It is the first module in the Boutique Academy, the only business course designed for retailers, and everybody says it changes their business. And it should be your first step as well. How many people are walking through your door? What is the average amount that they're spending? And which days have better sales for you? Knowing your numbers helps you plan and forecast so that you can reduce your overheads, your wastage, and the amount of inventory that you have on hand. And number five, you don't have to be the best or even the first. To be honest, you just have to have your together. The fact that there are competitors in your market shows that people actually want what you sell. You just have to know what you want, how much it's going to cost, and have some idea of how you can get there. But if you don't have a plan, you can't expect anybody, whether it's an investor, a shark, a team member, your family and friends, and most importantly, your customers, to come on board. So these seem to be the key factors that stopped people from getting through to the sharks investing in their business. So throw in a little confidence, a good dash of self-belief, and a few good lugs of passion, and you have a winning proposition. I'd love to know if there's a TV show that gets your biz brain fired up. Or have you been on Shark Tank? Leave me a comment over at selinaknight.com/retail54. Until next week, be profitable. Hey there again. Gift fair season is coming up in Australia. So if you're heading to Melbourne for Read, Life in Style or Kids in Style, come and join me at one of my live events. Maximize your time in Melbourne and discover how you can use the power of being an independent store to increase your revenue and your customer base. In this live full-day masterclass on Saturday, the 6th of August, I'll help you to create your own master plan to increase your revenue and increase your customers. You can grab your ticket at selinaknight.com/live. And if you have a bricks and mortar store, visit me at Reed's Retail Therapy Sessions on Sunday, the 7th of August, where I'll be talking all about where you're losing customers in your retail store and how you can get them back. You can grab your tickets for the Reed Retail Therapy Sessions at reedgiftfairs.com.au. I hope to see you there because I would love to meet you in person.